Hi, I'm Andrea, and this is another edition of In My Mailbox. Once again, I have tons to show, and I'm going to pre-apologize because my allergies are like going insane. The pollen is nuts here, like it is everywhere, but so I'm stuffy, coughing and clearing my throat a lot, so sorry for that. Um, so let's get to it. First up, I have Callum and Harper by Fisher Amelie. And I've heard this is a really good book. I've always meant to buy it, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. This was a gift from the lovely Autumn at the Autumn Reviews, or at Autumn Reviews. She is one of my very close friends. We've become real life friends too. I mean, we don't see each other, but we text and stuff about we're friends other than blogger friends. So this was a surprise. I almost cried when I got it Friday because it was just such a nice thing for her to do. But it's a signed copy of Callum and Harper, and there are some bookmarks in here and a nice little note that Autumn wrote me. So I have to thank her so much for that, and you should definitely check out her blog and on Twitter. She's a really great person, and I can't wait to read this. So thank you, Autumn. The next book I don't have with me because I just put it in the mail this morning, and that is Mask of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin. I received this as part of an art tour from Southern Book Bloggers. If you live in the South, you should definitely check them out. I put a link down a little lower, so you should definitely check them out and join up. The art tours are great. They have some really good books that come through. The next book is a book that I may have freaked out about just a teeny bit. Was not expecting it at all. I had filled out a form that I was interested in receiving one, but didn't have any expectations of getting it. And that is Shine by Jerry Smith Reddy. It's the book 3 in the Shade series. I've already pre-ordered a copy. You know, like I said, I didn't expect to get one, and I wanted to support Jerry because she's such a great author and is so lovely to her readers. So I will be giving this one away. Stay tuned because I have my own personalized copy coming soon. So I was really excited about this. Whenever I opened the mailbox, I think it was Monday I got it. I walked back to the house in a stupor, and my husband was home for lunch, and he was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "I got Shine. I got Shine." He was like, "So you get books every day?" And I was like, "You don't understand. I got Shine." And I like smacked him with the envelope. And he was like, okay, you got Shine. I was like, "You don't understand." And so I like went straight to the bedroom, sat on the bed, and read the first 50 pages. And I was like tearing up, laughing, making funny faces. He was like, "You are insane." And I was like, "Well, if you knew this series, you would understand." So anyway, I got Shine. I'm very excited. Thank you to Jerry for giving her readers an opportunity. You know, she submitted this to her, the form to her publicist, and so I thank her so much for that, and thank you to Simon Pulse for sending this out. Sort of made my week. The next book, I do not know where I got this. It came from Rachel Vincent, but she sent me one like a week or two ago, but I got another signed copy of Soul Screamers Omnibus. This is like the 4th one of these I got. My good friend Jessica sent me one. Jessica Hackaroo's Review, she sent me one. I was very excited to have it. Then I've won like 3 more, I think. So anyway, I gave one to my cousin. I've kept 1 or 2, like the one that Jessica got me, and a signed one from Rachel. And so I'm sending this one to my friend Mindy, book lover Mindy on Twitter, at Magical Urban Fantasy Reads. Mindy's a good friend of mine. We've been friends for quite a while now, probably a year. And we send each other stuff occasionally. She offered to send me an audiobook of Tempest, which I have, but I would love to listen to it on audiobook. I'll get around to it sooner that way. And so when she asked me that, I was like, funny you should ask. I just received Soul Screamers. Would you like a copy? So we're trading. So very excited to be able to share that with Mindy. She's great. The next book is another one that I didn't really expect to get. I have a contact at Tor, and I told her I was interested in reading this book, and a month or two ago she told me, I could get it off of NetGalley. And so, but I received a finished copy of Royal Street by Suzanne Johnson. Now, Suzanne Johnson has a blog, Pretanatura, that it's one of the first blogs I ever started faithfully reading and following, and I check in on that blog pretty much daily. She's great. But anyway, she's an author as well, and this is her first book, Royal Street. It's set in New Orleans right around the time of Hurricane Katrina. That disaster sort of, I think, unleashed some evil into the world. And so I love adult urban fantasy. I love Suzanne's blog, and I used to live in Louisiana. I lived in like more the northern section of Louisiana. I wasn't directly affected by Hurricane Katrina. We had a lot of evacuees in our town. I was like about to have a baby right then, and I went over to the shelter and we donated tons of stuff. And I also worked in a dental practice in town, and got to know some of the kids that moved there from the New Orleans area. So this, besides the fact that I love a great book and I really like Suzanne, this as a former Louisiana resident, that this book means a lot to me, so I can't wait to read it. Okay, so that's all for physical books. I'm sorry. Okay, the rest of the books are ebooks. I'm going to start with Golden Blood, and that is by Melissa Pearl. That's a book that I won from the Autumn Review, from a giveaway hosted by Autumn, but that is from Melissa Pearl. The next one is Indulge, Warm Delicacy #2 by Megan Duncan. I've only read one of her books released, and I loved it. I have Savor, the first book in the Warm Delicacy series, but I haven't read it yet, so this will, hopefully I can read those back to back. The next one is Soul Kissed by Courtney Cole. Always heard her books are really good. I can't wait to get started. I have another one of her books that I need to get to as well. Then I have Beautiful Demons, which is book #1 in the Peachville High Demons series by Sarah Cannon. I've heard that one is good. And the last one is Whisper by Heather Hildenbrand. I'm a big fan of Heather's. I've read almost all of her books so far and have loved every single one of them. This is an upcoming book that from her, and if you go down, I'm also having a cover reveal for it. I was supposed to have this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and I totally blanked out on it. So when Heather sent me the ARC, I was like, oh crap, I never had my cover reveal. So I'm doing it with this so you guys can all see it. And on the 24th, I believe, I'm hosting Heather for an ebook giveaway of Whisper and a guest post. So very excited to read that because, like I said, I love Heather's books. So I know I rushed the last part because I really talked too long in the first part of the vlog, but so I kind of rushed to the last. Anyway, I got Shine. Yay! And all the other books. I'm so extremely excited to read all of these. Be sure to check out my cover reveal for Whisper by Heather Hildenbrand. And all of the links are click the title and you can go to the links of anything I've talked about here, including bloggers. So that's what is in my mailbox. Once again, very, very full, but I'm very excited. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.